right, you all, this is part 2 of my experience with Katt Williams, and I'm Michelle Hope Walker, comedian, actress, civil rights leader, rapper, singer, Blondie Pink. Okay, you all, so let me see. So we've talked about two guys coming into the room where I was after Katt went in. We've also talked about that I had to jump the gate because Katt wouldn't let me leave. Or wasn't taking me to leave, or got mad when I would leave. Well, go listen to you gotta listen to all these other videos. But also a couple of things that came up that I thought about is after I did that video, the part 1, this is part 2 of my experience with Katt Williams, is one of Katt's girls trying to get me to drink something. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke, and I don't do no street drugs. I don't do no drugs. That's not me, okay? And then also something, Katt putting the phone to me and telling me to say some numbers on the phone. I don't know what that was about, but again, I am just now really looking back and being like, what was this stuff about? What was it about? So I don't know. So the drink part, was drinking and eating actually. So again, everything happens in Katt's room. Now again, in Katt's room, we're not undressed, dressed, and everything, but it's where we, maybe I guess that's, that's where he talks at, is in his bedroom, in his room, I guess maybe Katt had told me to go up there because Katt is very directive. He gives you directions. I remember at times having to just stand in one spot because that's where Katt told you to stand. And I remember seeing people stand in corners. It was like school, like you were in trouble. And just stand there until Katt says to move. Now, Katt, from what I understand, has served time in the armed forces. So I don't know if he was doing military style with us. I don't know what was going on. And again, these experiences are from 2014. It may have went into 2015, and I'm your girl, comedian Michelle Hope Walker. And again, this is not trying to belittle Katt. I'm just telling you about my real life experience that I experienced with him. And it's not to belittle him. If anything, I do these videos. Also, I'm feeling led that maybe one reason why I'm feeling led to do these videos is like Katt is maybe just the example because that's what I experienced, but also to encourage people and to hope people so they don't experience these different things, because I really didn't know what was going on. I'm a happy person. I was naive. Some stuff though, I did know enough stuff where I didn't drink nothing because I was like, no, I don't drink alcohol, and I don't care what you say or do, I'm not getting ready to drink what's in that glass. And so I guess they got frustrated and quit trying to give me a drink a glass, and they kept saying, well, are you hungry? And I'm like, no, because I have food allergies, so I knew I wasn't going to eat nothing on nobody's house, because if I'm the type of person has an allergy it's an anaphylactic type allergy, and I can't even say the word, y'all. Anaphylactic type of, meaning I can't breathe if I have an allergic reaction. I have to be rushed to the hospital, and I didn't want it to happen. Which is one reason too I was ready to get home so I could eat. Because I didn't want to eat. Other than. I said one of the persons earlier when we got there, I wanted some, I need some cupcakes. He's going to the store or something, so he brought me back the Hostess cupcakes. It was not open or anything, but store bought. I ate that, it was okay after eating that. But as far as the food they cooked, I'm not saying there was nothing wrong with the food. The food looked delicious and good. But again, just so much pressure to eat the food, and especially the drink. And now that I'm hearing more about these drinks, hear more about this stuff being the drink, I'm like, is this the reason they were trying to get me to? I know it was a glass, and it was like some red wine. I said, I don't drink liquor. I kept telling them I don't drink liquor. I don't know if they kept thinking, the more they asked me, I don't know if he sent the girl in thinking, bless Katt heart. He had these girls, bless their heart, and I love them all, because they ain't nothing they fault. That's just something they've chose to do, and bless their heart. And don't get me wrong, like I said, Katt has his sweet side where he's there for you, provide for you, do all these different things for you. You know what I'm saying? Some were from different places, and I don't know what was going on, but I didn't get caught up in it. I just love people, and so I'm being loving and kind, but I feel like sometimes they worked for Katt. And they may be on his payroll, so maybe that was they were his assistants. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but it was something I had not experienced before. But I was like, maybe this is how rich people do. I don't know. The challenges I had when they were trying to make me do stuff and wouldn't take me home. I had to climb. I got physical nerve pain. I had to climb the fence with my bag, because at that time I had my rolling bag with my bag. I had to climb the fence, and then I had to walk through Malibu to the bus stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know what's going on, Katt. What is going on? So like I said, I know what I ain't been to nobody else's house, at least not by myself, and really nobody else's house. I'm like, okay, these celebrities are different behind closed doors, and that's why I say a lot of this is also to help you. So don't be so quick to jump in the car with a celebrity. Well, really anybody, you know what I'm saying? But especially, I know people get caught up in the glitz and the money because they got cars, they got a mansion. Watch the mansion parties. I don't go to no mansion parties. Oh no, Bill, you don't go. No. I think who was the BET or Soul Train had the awards at the mansion. I'm like, no, I'm not going there. Y'all have fun at that awards. No. Because then you hear too many nightmare stories of people coming up missing at these mansion parties. People getting SA'd at these mansion parties. Just too much going on at these mansion parties. Too much going on at these mansion parties. And so I'm like, no. Then especially after my experience with Katt Williams. I'm like, oh, no, because that really taught me that people can be kind to you in front of other people and then get behind closed doors and be a whole nother way. Can be very negative to you, mistreat you, be verbally abusive to you. And I pray for Katt because, again, Katt can go either way. He can be very sweet and kind, which that can be what draws you in. And then the next minute, he's looking at you. I felt like I stayed on pins and needles while I was all around him because I never knew if he was going to smile at me and be happy with me or if he was going to get on me about something. I never knew. But I did learn, and I noticed now that I look back and think about it, he has certain people he would do that with. He don't do that to everybody. And that's where you almost get this, he has abusive type behavior, in a sense, because abusive people, they pick with who they feel like they could pick on, but then they don't mess with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm a sweet, kind person. No, I'm not going to change from being a sweet, kind person. That's who I am. I love people. I'm kind to people. When I find that people are abusing my kindness or treating me mean or negative, then I maybe just won't go around that person, But I'm not going to stop being kind and sweet. Like I said, it's so sad that people take your kind and sweetness for weakness. It's not weakness. You know what I'm saying? I'm strong. That no matter what people do or say, I can still smile and be happy. I love myself and I love other people. And, I may have to talk about other people. I may have to do lawsuits with people, whatever the case might be. But I'm still in a happy spirit. You know what I'm saying? I still forgive you. I'm going to keep going. And that's God. That's Jesus Christ. So if you don't have Jesus Christ, God, Holy Spirit, I have to say the Trinity God. Because people know about God. I don't know what God they be talking about. But so I got to make sure you're talking about the God I'm talking about. You need to ask him to come in your life. Read that Bible. Pray. Listen to some preaching all the time. At least once a day. Some of my preachers, Joyce Myers, T.D. Jakes, my pastor, Judah Smith, who else? I like out of Atlanta, Bishop Del C. Bronner. I'm missing some people. Who else? Oh, my Tory Roberts. I used to go to one church. Tory Roberts. And just the host. I'm just, a lot of different preachers. You know what I'm saying? To get that word. Because say faith cometh by hearing the word of God. So you need to hear the word of God. You know what I'm saying? And read it yourself. And then stay praying. You could be praying and you could be in your head praying and talking to somebody, but at the same time praying in your head, whatever the case. Well, I guess if somebody's talking to you, you should be listening. But I'm saying is, you can pray anywhere. Yes, in your home, you might can get on your knees or talk to God aloud because it's just you and your house, whatever you're going to do though. But I'm telling you, by the grace of God that saved me, that even though I didn't know everything, and I hadn't put all the pieces together, I knew something seemed like something, And then years later, and this is 2024, so this is July 17th, 2024, Wednesday, and now, even between 2014 and now, I've realized, I was like, oh, wait a minute. But especially now, I know a lot as I look back and analyze that time that I was with Katt Williams around the 2014, 2015. I'm like, oh, wow. Thank you, God, for saving me. Thank you, God, for keeping me. I remember one time, another time when I went out there, and I know y'all like, why did you keep going back? Somebody about to kill you and that's you and you just keep going back. I didn't know that's what was going on, y'all, okay? I did not know because, again, you can be around Katt, he's so sweet, he's so kind, and he's going to stop on you after a while, but then he's back sweet and kind, and, with us, we would, do Bible stuff, I'd be like, what the Bible said, and he'll come back with me with a Bible scripture. I know it's the weirdest type of argument, right? But we both knew the Bible, you know what I'm saying? We both know God, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, at that time, there's another part to Katt too, And I don't know, sometimes you're suspicious of me. I don't know why, because I'm kind and I'm sweet. That's just who I am. And I know sometimes when you're around people, they think, it might be more to you because you're so nice and kind. No, that's just me. I'm from a little town in the Midwest. You look at the state of Illinois, I'm right there from the cornfield, you know what I'm saying? I come from a good family that's happy and nice. No matter what was going on, we was always happy and nice, and to people and everybody, no matter what race, color, ethnicity, we don't care. Plus my family is mixed, right? So we don't care about the race. We kind to everybody, right? And so that's just me. That's just me. And for some people, I guess until they get to know me, they say, I'm not trying to get nothing out of you. And like I said, the times that, Katt was just freely give you money. But even times when I asked, it might have been because, hey, I drove all the way out here. I ain't really got no gas. I need some gas. I need some money to put some gas in my car, something like that, of a need, And then sometimes he just give you money. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like somebody was trying to go ball and shopping. Matter of fact, I remember one time I did because that was because he wasn't letting me go nowhere, right? He was like, I was like, when are you taking me home? And that's when he got mad. But this was wrong with y'all. You older women think y'all know everything. Can't nobody tell you nothing. That's not how Katt talk, but that's just how I'm saying it. But that's what he said, right? So then I was like, well, are you gonna buy me some clothes? Because I gotta change clothes. I can't just sit over here. I gotta go home and shower. I need some clothes. And then that's when even he brought in D. So I guess Katt did them videos that he been talking about. I don't know. Maybe he knew some of the allegations of Diddy or whatever thing. Because I remember I think I also showed him my picture book, or either he had seen my pictures on my Instagram of me and Diddy. But because I know he said, I'm not Diddy. Or I guess he's seen a picture of me and Russell Simmons too. He was like, I'm not. He would sometimes bring that up. And I'm just like, I didn't understand or get what he was talking about when he would bring. I'm like, I know you're not. I'm so naive and pure and in the moment. So I don't know what is really going on. Until like 10 years later when I analyzed, I was like, oh. Now I believe I get things a little more quicker. Because don't get me wrong, I'm very book smart. Y'all know I got all kind of college degrees, But this Hollywood Illuminati knowledge type thing, you got to learn this. And I'm trying to help you so you don't learn it at the time that somebody then grabbed you and kidnapped you. Or whatever. Now again, I'm not saying that Katt kidnapped me. I'm not, because I want nobody work. She said, Katt, nope. I went with him. I asked him about, I wanted to open up for you. And he was like, well, come on, So I was just like, how some of us, again, when we just so happy to be around celebrity and they're going to give us an opportunity, whatever, we just like, okay, whatever they say, and I'm thinking this is normal. I'm not thinking he's going to lead me into any harm. I grew up with a good family that everybody's kind to people and, nobody does, so I hadn't really been around. I'm sorry, I haven't been around crimes and different things, so I don't know, not saying he committed crime, but I'm just saying, so I'm like, okay, so we'll park your car here, and so I parked the car there, and I'm just doing whatever he says, and we go back to his house, I'm thinking we're just gonna be there for a while, and then taking me home, and I'm like, then it was like a battle trying to go home, trying to leave the house, and it wasn't that, so Katt, if you're listening, it wasn't I didn't like being with you. Of course I like being with Katt, you know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, sometimes I was on eggshells because I didn't know if he was going to be happy with me or mean to me the next moment, sometimes, but hopefully it's 2024, Katt has changed the licensing, hopefully, Now, sometimes I have heard of some like, Hazel E stuff. I don't think I always experienced some of Hazel, but he spent a lot of money on it. Shout out to you, Hazel E. But anyway, but I'm not about money, but I'm just saying. But when I would listen to her stuff, I was like, because either I experienced some of it or I knew exactly what she was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so my experience with Katt Williams, and I'm your girl, rapper, singer, Blondie Pink, comedian, actress, civil rights leader, Michelle Hope Walker. Like I said, I feel like God may have me sharing this, my experience with Katt Williams. So my experience, let's say, it was a celebrity, let's call it that too in a sense. So that you all that are doing singing, comedy, music, whatever out here in Hollywood, just wherever, love yourself, value yourself. Because I even love and I do love and value myself, but still don't be quick to do what somebody else tell you to do because you want to work with them. Maybe it's not meant for you to work with them. Especially if someone's trying to get you to do things that might not be right or you don't feel comfortable with or are bossing you or just doing stuff that just don't seem right. Because like I said, eventually I just was like, no. And it was time to see calls like, well, I want to meet you. No. But actually, I think the time he called was about to go somewhere else. And he was like, well, I'm sure I had stopped so many times that everything else I was doing and go straight to him, to Katt Williams, or follow his directions or whatever he wanted me to do, that, I'm sure he was like, well, what do you mean you're not coming? You know what I'm saying? But it's just because when you got there, you didn't know what mood he was going to be in. Or he do all that to call you there, and then you're just sitting, or you don't really know even why you're there. You be there, it's not even paying attention to you. So it's like, you want me there just so you can see me? I don't know what is going on here, And then he would get mad at you, though, then belittle you like you're nothing. But then at the same time, didn't want you to be there. I'm like, I'm confused. Do you like me? You don't like me? And like I said, I had grown a romantic type feeling for him. I really had. But then I got to the point of, Lord, this is a work in relationship, because he had mistreated me so bad sometimes and talked so down to me and verbally abused me. I was like, no, the romance is gone. That's gone. The part of me wanting to marry, that's gone. But I do want to keep this working relationship going with you. Oh my God. But anyway, so this is part 2 to my experience with Katt Williams. And Katt Williams, I love you, because I know Katt is probably going to see these videos. I know, and for all you Katt fans, I'm telling you about my experience. Me and Katt, no. Even if Katt tried to act like that ain't whatever, Katt, you know. I'm not even going there with that. I'm trying to save people through the experience I had with you. You know what I'm saying? But again, had some good experiences with Katt at the same time, because Katt took me on tour. I opened up for him. Friend was 100,000 people. I don't know more. He paid for the hotel. He paid for our tickets there and back. He paid me. So that's what I'm saying. So also when you work with these different people, again, they're human. We're all human. None of us are perfect. But you gotta understand and relate to, and each person is different on some of the things they do. Can you deal with it? And if you can deal with it, roll out, because Katt got people around him that have been around him for years. They know his modes, they know his moves, they know what's what. But also a lot of them people, he don't do them people like that either. So again, I don't know if to him I seem like easy prey, Prey. Someone easy to get over on, someone easy to do mean stuff to. I don't know, but at the same time he did kind stuff. So that's why I can't. Oh, it was such a yin and yang type thing. But so like I said, in this video too, the key things too that stand out, and I got to thinking when I was posting the part 1, but I said, wait a minute, the drink. And now we're hearing so much about how in the drink can be things that put you to sleep or drug you or what. So I said, oh God, thank you, I didn't drink the drink. Thank you. I don't know what was in the drink. I just know they kept trying to get me to drink the drink. The girl came in, bless her heart. Well, drink this. I said, I don't drink. Well, just drink this. No, I don't drink. She was sitting down the hello trying to get me to, And again, I'm so naive. I don't even get it. I'm just thinking they want me to try the wine. No, I know. Then they wanted me to eat. And I was like, I can't eat your food because I have food allergies. Well, just eat a little bit. How come you don't want to eat the food? No, I'm not saying nothing about your food. I just don't want to eat. Thank God I didn't eat the food. I don't know. They crush up something in the food. I don't know. And Katt, you may be like, we put nothing in the food. We put nothing in. Well, fine, whatever. Okay, I don't know. But y'all did sure spent a lot of time trying to get me to drink it and eat it. But anyway, so let's just keep that stuff real. The number, the phone, and the number. So I'm downstairs in the living room and Katt comes down. I think at this point he knows I'm just so Google-eyed for him. I'm just loving to see some Katt. Oh my God, I love you. I want to marry you, God. I'm sorry, I have to say it, but that's how I felt at the time. And again, remember now, I didn't know nothing about Katt. Later, after I Googled Katt, after all these experiences, I'm like, oh my God, it's other people that have had these different experiences. Now they talk about getting hit. Like I said, I didn't get hit. I didn't get physically hit, my little emotions and feelings hurt often, yes, but not physically hit. But at the same time, like I said, he can have that kind of, so that's why, I gotta, I feel like I still gotta make sure that, but still, Katt, you was wrong with some of these other stuff you did, because I believe there's a bigger picture. You might not say about the bigger picture, you may even try and deny it. But again, me, God, and you, and all the people around you know what was what. You know what I'm saying? So the phone thing, where he came down the living room, because again, I'm there at the house, because I've been up there many a times. I live in Malibu, and I can't even count the times. It's many times. So one of the other times after because the first time I went there, right, I escaped. And why women, I don't know, y'all. I know, why are you going back? I know, I love it, because that's what love do. Love, because I really did feel like I loved Katt. So that was even beyond the comedy part, right? Because he did, have ways that can make you fall in love with him. So yeah, so we're sitting on the couch, and he comes. So I slept, I think, on the couch, watching TV, And again, I'm just like, girl, how was you able to be in that house? All these different things going on, men popping up out the blue in suits and rooms, people trying to make you drink and eat. What is going on? Okay. I know, y'all. I know. I didn't get it or realize. But anyway, I didn't get this part either. Katt was like, hey, boo. He came down there, real nice and sweet. Say these numbers for me on the phone. He's like, okay. Because at this point, anything you want me to do, boo. Anything you want me to do, Because I seen everybody else around him doing everything that he wanted them to do, standing in the corner. I don't know what is up with that. I don't know. But sometimes Katt will literally tell you to stand right there, and that's where you're supposed to stand, in that corner. It reminded me so much. Matter of fact, in school, I don't even think I had to. I've never stood in the corner, even in grade school. I've never stood. My mama didn't even put me in timeout in the corner. I don't know what was going on with that corner. Let's see. Okay, it's getting close to time, so it's time for me to be wrapping this video up. So this is part 2. But yeah, I was reminded about the drink, and that scares me because, it just hit me about, it could have been stuff in there that would have put me asleep, drugged me, or whatever, from the drink to the food. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. Might not have been, but I don't know. I know that drink for sure. They were really trying to get me to drink that drink. The girl came to the room, Katt's room, like, here, drink this. I was like, no, I don't drink. Well, here, just drink a little bit. No, I don't drink. We went through that round, I don't know how many minutes. The phone and the number. But now that I've seen other videos and watched things, I'm like, what was up with me? But that's not normal. That's not normal that somebody gives a phone to you and tells you to say these numbers they're telling you to say. I'm like, what in the world? I don't know, y'all. I was raised in a home where we talked about the Bible. We went to church. I don't know nothing about these streets. I'm gonna tell you. I still don't know nothing about the streets. Now I know how to move about to keep myself safe. Or some places I don't feel safe, I just don't even go. You know what I'm saying? But I still don't know nothing about them streets. So that's just not me. Walk in your lane. The street, books, education. God, okay, music, singing, comedy, things, civil rights, standing for it. These are my lanes, but the streets and crimes, that's not my lane. Those are not my lanes. I know nothing about those. Know nothing, not trying to know anything about it. God see everything. I'm trying to do everything God want me to do, right? And some of this, you all, is actually, I think, even before I went on tour again. So I know some of y'all might be like, you left the city with him? But actually, like I said, it was other comedians too. And I think Katt he was with us was he even with us for a minute at the airport? He might have been. But I don't know if he did a private jet or something, but because then some of us other comedians, we rode on the plane together to Hawaii. And Katt will leave you. Oh, he will. But see, I'm that ride or die chick that I'm used to, traveling, and going different places to handle my business and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't wait for somebody to plan my itinerary to leave. So I noticed I didn't get a call. Nobody really told me nothing about let's go. So I had already looked up the public transportation in Hawaii. Y'all know, shouts out to public transportations all around the world. I'm your girl, Comedian Michelle Huck Walk, because I tell you, as long as they got public transportation, I'm going to get to where I need to get to. As long as that bus or that train go back. So I had already looked up public transportation on how to get to the Hawaii airport. I can't remember which part of Hawaii when we was on Honolulu. I don't know where we was at, but I had mapped out my way of public transportation on getting back to the airport. Because I know while I was there just waiting for the plane, the other comedians, some of them came. It was like, how did you get here? Because the limo never came and got it. I was like, I just knew to go ahead and come on. Oh, Katt Williams. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Oh, gosh. I almost feel like this is a whole comedy show just on Katt Williams. But again, love to you, Katt Williams, I'm sure he's not the same Katt, or hopefully don't have the same ways as he did in 2014. Hopefully now 2024. Yes, but like I said though, he didn't do that to everybody. So Katt picks and chooses who he won. But I can tell you, I done seen him cuss some grown men out. I done seen Katt Williams cuss some grown men out. and tell them the da 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 da, and them humble themselves and listen like they a kid. Oh yes, I did. Oh yes, I did. So it wasn't just me. It was and I think they still on the team. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God bless y'all. I got a life. I can't be stressed like as a wildcat just stressed me, because you're around, you don't know what he's gonna do next, and you're gonna be mad at you or not be mad at you. You haven't done anything wrong, but it's like I can't. And that's why when I got back from opening for him, everybody was like, "Y'all start being my friend." All of a sudden, people knew who I was. I'm like, "Oh, you shallow people, people that only." Up in your face if they think you can help them connect with somebody or do something, no, I love everybody. I don't do that, but I keep it real that if you know somebody I want to connect with, let you know, hey, I want to connect with, you know what I'm saying? But even if you don't have nobody to connect with, I'm still gonna be kind of nice to you. You see what I'm saying? But shoot, I was like, well, yeah, you go and you go ahead. But I noticed because even that night when we was at the music studio. Another time was I standing by the wall. He had put me out the room. I'm telling y'all, this was some crazy, man. I said, I am never doing this one again. Once I came to, in the Bible, when it talked about the prodigal son had did this and then when he came to himself, he realized, what is you doing? Again, just so happy to be with Katt. And then I do music. So I'm like, oh man, I'm in a music studio. Katt and call me to be at a music studio with him. Because I drove my car, but I still really don't know where I was. I remember him telling me to take a left here. I didn't look at the street. And each time now, I'm still be trying, which street is that studio on? But anyway, so, you're just still trying to be on his good graces, But, so sometimes he's not even treating nobody else like that but you at times. But somehow I guess he ended up letting me in the room. Or I think one of the other comedians were like, girl, if you don't get in this room. Because some of the other women who he wasn't demeaning and abusing verbally, they were like, you don't get your tail in this room. I was like, well, Katt said, just get in that room. So that's how I think I ended up in the studio, But while I was in there, word to Katt, I was about to say something. But anyway. And so either I asked to go in the booth or either he said, go on in the booth. And that's why I did my song. That's why I think Rihanna's song, money or something, because mine was where the money at, where my money at, where my money at, and then I hear that song later with my concept, but I know now then I learned that Katt talks to all kind of people in the music industry, ghost writing and all this kind of stuff. I really feel like that's my concept through Rihanna. Now Rihanna may not know, bless her heart, because they may have just wrote up the song and gave it to him. Well, this is where we got the song from, not really letting her know that actually that concept came from Katt Williams recording a girl in the, anyway. All right, y'all, I'm about to close this out because it's almost at the 30 mark. So I'm your girl, comedian, actress, civil rights leader, Michelle Hope Walker. And rapper, singer, Blondie Pink, also been on rapper named Hope. Today is July 17th. 2024, and I have been talking about my experience with Katt Williams. So this is part 2. There may be a part 3. If there's some stuff I feel like I may have left out and missed, I'm thinking it might be a part. So just look out for the part 3. Look out for the part 3. If you don't see one, then you'll be like, okay, maybe her spirit felt calm with everything she had already said. And again, this is just to help you all, because some of you all are trying to get in this industry so bad, you're willing to do anything. Now, don't do that. Don't do that. Because sometimes these people don't even care about you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes these people are just trying to sacrifice you to help them to get higher or to help them maintain their position. And yes, already in my mind, I'm saying, yep, there is going to be a part 3 because there is something else that I do need to talk about in my experience with Katt Williams. All right, y'all. Be blessed.